Chattisfying.
I think it's about time for segment 3, which is our last segment. So if you are watching, if you're listening only, and you've got this one in the background, now is a great time to actually draw your eyes to the screen, because we're going to start watching some Twitch clips and play our sub game Follow, Sub or Dip. So I'll just explain to you the sort of premise of the game. Basically, we've got 9 clips lined up from 3 different streamers, so that's 3 clips each. These are streamers that we don't know, most likely at least. They're picked pretty much at random. We're going to go and watch the clips. After we've watched each streamer, we're going to talk a little bit about what we think, just on the basis of the clips. We're not taking information from anywhere else. So we're not looking at their follow count or whether they're a partner or not, that kind of thing. Once we've watched all 9 clips, we're going to decide which one of the streamers we would follow, which one we would sub to, and which one we would just leave. We would dip in essentially it's metaphorical. We're not actually going to do the action. And that's really it. The only other thing that's worth mentioning, these clips, because we have like viewership number, like rough viewership number of the clips that we look at. These ones are 70 to 90 viewers at the time that I picked up the clips. So some, all, or none of these might be partners. So that's the kind of level that we're looking at. That's the only piece of information you can keep in mind, apart from the obvious, apart from what you actually see on the screen. Is that all okay, Virtue? You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fantastic. So if we're ready with clip number 1.
Can I interrupt for one moment?
Of course.
Which is, I've never really thought of it in this way until you said it. But when you said, if you want to dip in this streamer, and I'm just like, that's got a very different meaning to me now.
Only because you've been spending too much time with Hippo.
I think it is Hippo's influence.
Have I rubbed you wrong way now? Have I? Have I done a bit too much rubbing on you?
Entirely
Hello.
the right way, sir.
So if we're ready with clip number 1, 3, 2, 1, and play that clip.
Oh, fuck, dude. I am not.
Whoops.
I just...
Yes.
What happened at the end there?
Hold on. He was watching himself?
Hold on.
It looks like it.
I think it skipped to another clip then.
Maybe...
I am
No,
not.
I don't think so.
No, it's the same.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just something that happened previously on his
Oh,
stream.
he must have been
Like-
watching it back. Right, yeah, no, you're right. That is the same clip. That's really weird. Okay,
like,
so...
when you'd watch who watch his,
Who?
like, yeah, his bike escapades.
Please
Yeah,
can I watch that again, sir?
I don't like the idea of falling in. I mean, it looks like a canal. Oh, no, it's just a river. It does not look nice, though, does it? Oh, my God.
It's beautiful.
It is pretty beautiful.
That's some Jeremy Beadle stuff right there. That is
Oh,
some
mate, you're going back a bit there. I mean, who was it after Jeremy Beadle? Lisa Riley.
Yeah, she wasn't that good.
Right, let's move on to the second clip. I don't know what the audio levels were for that, by the way. Let me know if it's not acceptable. But let's go on to clip number 2. So 3, 2, 1, play that
Golden
clip.
hour in 3 minutes. We're not quite there yet. Yeah, that's fun.
What's funny?
My bad mind.
Okay.
At first I thought he was
It's
having
this
a
little
pee,
baby stream.
and then he went down to a squatting position. I was like, oh, he's having a dump now. Perfect.
The anticipation.
Fuck! That scared me! Ken! God damn it! Trying to
And then
Like that.
the third clip. So 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Arma 2 Daisy.
No.
But then for
Virtue,
me,
he has your
coming
crown.
from Xbox Live, nothing feels like Halo 2 on XBL.
The week.
Wow!
Wait, what?
Dude, he was so fast, I didn't even see him.
Oh, is it a hacker?
That sucks. Okay, well, so without saying whether you would follow sub or dip, Virtue, what did you think of that streamer?
I think he seems like a pretty personable streamer. It's kind of difficult because at least the focus of the third clip wasn't really on him. It was like on a gameplay thing. But he seemed like a regular old plumbus, really. Like good dude. I got a good impression of that fella.
Yeah, you got anything more?
I
than
think
that?
so. Like I like streamers that stream their cycling.
Yeah.
Or they're out and about kind of stuff. I just think there's something nice about it. So
Yeah, I can agree with that for sure. What about you, Hippo? What do you think?
I personally admire people who do outdoor streaming, not to the extent of being obnoxious assholes, but just generally just enjoying countryside and doing the recording or, live stream stuff like that. It's something I would always love to do. However, I don't like the outside or people, so that doesn't help. But no, I think he seems like a pretty sound guy for the most part. He's just, he likes to swear, so that's in my book straight away. I like that. I don't know Fall Guys game, but looks like he seems to be a bit of a variety, more so than I'll ever be. So with his cycling and swimming and farting, it's good stuff. And squatting, he squatted good, squatted like a pro.
Yeah,
I thought the fart clip would have actually not been like a sound clip. I thought it would have been the streamer farting.
yeah,
Because of the title. So I was a little bit let down, really.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, no, I kind of pretty much agree with you. Like, there's really nothing wrong with these clips. I do quite like the fact that he does a bit of both, which is nice. A little bit of outdoor, a little bit of indoor. Playing video games, all that kind of thing. It looks like his indoor setup is pretty nice, just from what we can see on the screen there. I did think that the whole ASMR thing went on for a little bit too long. I was kind of being like, yeah, come on, move on, kind of thing. But that's I mean, maybe some of his stream would have liked that.
He's a little bit Floki-esque as well from Vikings, with his beard and slightly, receding hairstyle.
He reminds me of
like
someone
it.
I used to work with. Yeah. All right. Shall we move on then to clip number 4?
Yes.
3,
Sure.
2, 1. Play that
Tell
clip.
her that I'm feeling bad and just, hold it in. Let's hold it in so that she's not sad all the fucking time. All right? Because if I'm sad, then she's gonna feel bad. And if she feels bad, then I'm gonna feel bad worse because she's feeling bad and then I'm feeling bad and then we're both depressed. And it's just bad. It's bad for everybody. So I was just like, you know what? Dial.
Cool. We'll move then on to the next clip. Clip number 5. 3, 2, 1. Play that.
What do I
clip.
look like? Pixar didn't happen. All right, somebody said Pixar didn't happen. All right. Hold up. Look at, let's get these high quality shoulder pics, Segi VA high quality shoulder pics. But you see that's my shoulder, that's a full shoulder. And it's dislocated. That's my bone.
Oh.
Look at that. I can just stick my finger in there.
Oh.
Awesome.
Oh.
The pop back in.
That is awesome.
No, my
I mean, some people just have party tricks, right? Oof.
That is incredible.
Okay. Clip number 6. 3, 2, 1. And play that clip.
Don't blow a fuse.
All right, pal. Let's go change eyes.
Today is not gonna be easy.
All right, I'm done.
Awesome.
That's epic TikTok content right there, right?
Yeah, that is.
That's the C word. I'm sorry.
That
Again,
is content being created.
the C word is no longer the C word that everyone's gotten used to. It's just the word content. So again, without saying with you, follow, sub, or dip, what did you think of that streamer that?
Well, one reason why I changed my fonts on this screen was because I noticed on his like just chatting screen he uses like the default Stream Elements font, and it just kind of rubs me the wrong way whenever you see like, and I'm guilty of that sometimes. But when it's your chat and when it's so prominent on your screen, I'm like, why default font, dude? He's all right. He's like, you know, an entertaining enough streamer. There's not really anything wrong with his stream. I probably wouldn't watch it though.
Right.
But I don't want to say that means that I'm gonna dip.
No, indeed, because you don't know what the other one's going to be like.
No, but like, I mean, it's kind of content being created, you know?
Yeah, for sure. So what about you, Hippo? What do you reckon?
I like his spontaneity.
Mm.
He just seems to go with the flow, pop a shoulder out when he needs to, you know, that kind of thing. I kind of like people that can be just rolling off of it and just go with it, you know, instead of being structured. I mean, I envy people who can be structured because I'm not a structured kind of guy. But no, he just seems like a laugh, you know.
Yeah.
He seems to be interactive with his channel as well, which is nice, you know, while playing shooty games like Apex, apparently.
Yeah.
You know, so that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. He's overall seems like a good vibes guy.
For sure, he's got a really nice energy, which I quite appreciate. I like the fact that, like, in the first clip, he's kind of getting a bit real, and in the third clip, he's fucking around.
Yeah.
He seems to have a decent amount of range. I'm definitely with Virtue. I don't like the chat just plopped on there. It really doesn't look very nice, if I'm honest with you. And it's actually quite hard to read because it's over the microphone, which is quite a light color. It could definitely there's definitely something he could do with that would make it way better. Even on the second clip, I like the fact that, you know, he's in between games, so he's done that thing, and I actually quite like this. It's got quite a little thing, but I like it when you're in between games, you be the big thing and then the game's the little thing. I think that's quite a good way of having it, so it's still there and people can still see something's happening. But it's very in the background.
It's
but
quite
even then,
common with multiplayer streamers, I find,
Yeah.
because they, you know, they have those periods where they're lobbying or they're waiting for their drop in Apex or whatever, so they've got the reason to kind of switch between big and little.
Exactly, and I really like that kind of paradigm. I think it works really well. But even on that screen, the chat I don't think, in my opinion, it does not look very nice.
I think
it
even
looks
if it
quite
just
low
puts
effort.
a little bit of like a background shadowing effect, like you have with like the chat box as such, would kind of help a little bit on that one. But
Can I just quickly show you something? Look at my camera for a moment, because I have a part of his video paused, and it's paused on such a frame. Look at this. Look at that face. You know, like he's kind of almost doing like the like narrow eyes biting bottom lip thing. but not. This is like he's close to climax, I think, and I respect that.
So let's move on to clip number 7. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Thoughtful for your community.
I was always wondering how by the time I showed up there'd be like 7 gas cans by the thing.
Wow, you guys move really fast.
You guys are like so fast.
Yeah.
Yo, Dave! Let's go! Dave got it with a tier 1 for 18 months. Dave, how are you? Let's get some hearts. Hype in chat for an OG. Dave, how have you been? Thank you so much for that tier 1. I appreciate you so much.
Goats are so stinking cute. I want to do you.
What, I was having a stroke for a second there. All right. audio was a little bit weird in that clip. Sorry, that really confused me for a few moments. Right. Clip number 8. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, and play that clip.
What? Sorry, Jason. I was just messing with you, dude. I'm so sorry.
Crispy was just chasing me around the cafeteria table.
Okay. Right. And then clip number 9. Are you ready? Vert, you okay?
Yeah. Well,
Right.
hold on. Why are you asking me?
It's just every
I'm
time I
okay.
look up, it looks like your camera's frozen, but you just have quite good posture.
You
and
just-
you stay
I'm
very
just
still.
concentrating. I'm just in concentration. I'm just thinking. I'm just working out who I would, do things.
Who you
to.
gonna dip? Yeah.
Yeah, who I'm gonna dip into.
All right. So last clip then, clip number 9. 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the deal, dude. Okay.
All right. What are we talking about, Jeff?
You wait right here for the
Yeah.
saboteur to kill the lights, right?
Yep. Yeah.
As soon as they kill the lights, you're right here. You can just fucking take care of it. Oh, our time to shine, baby!
Jeff, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch, Jeff! Oh
Shows up to
my
school with, like, a
God. Allie, you walked right by my body! Allie! Hello! Hello!
Okay. Awesome. So again, without saying whether you'd follow, sub, or dip, what did you think of that streamer?
The third clip was probably the most watchable of all of them. I found I just kind of found I hate to be like really mean and judgmental of other streamers because everyone's got their thing, and he's obviously doing pretty well in his streams, but I just found him kind of milquetoast. He just kind of was like you could tune into most streams on Twitch and it would be a similar experience.
Yeah,
I mean that goes to myself as well. It was just kind of boring.
Okay. What about you, Hairy Hippo?
I don't think you can figure out his lighting.
I didn't even look at his lighting. I didn't really look at his presentation.
If you look at 1 and 2, mainly 1, he's very white light.
Okay.
And for someone that I didn't realize was the size he was, because I wasn't paying attention to that till at least got to clip 3, I was like, you kind of would have figured that out by now, I'd have thought. Unless it's an old clip, I don't know, but I don't. And yeah. The third one was enjoyable to watch because I quite enjoyed the backstabbery, figuratively and literally. But I don't know why he's. We were talking about the multiplayer situation with the big screen, little screen, cardboard box, and he's in front of the little screen while playing the game, which most people would focus on. And he'd trick himself down a little bit for.
Yeah,
This
I
seems
know
a little odd to me.
it's the wrong way around.
we
Like
talking
while
about
he's
the Among
playing,
Us
he's got the
ones?
small screen, but then he dies
Yeah.
and he goes to the big screen. Surely that would have been better the other way around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit strange.
I think he may have just got his scenes the wrong way around, but it just seemed a bit peculiar to be like that.
I think he must have got them the other way around, because just purely because it doesn't make sense to do it in that way, at least in my opinion.
I have to point out for a moment while we're talking about like presentation. I really hate it when streamers have their camera and they've got a green screen, but they're floating.
I was about to say
and
that.
they don't anchor themselves to something. And I don't know why that's like a weird pet hate that probably most viewers do not care about.
I do.
It's probably like but I mean we're streamers. We're not
that's
like we're not viewers. We think of things in terms of like our our experience as broadcasters.
General presentation and past experience of presentation issues.
Yeah. But when a regular Twitch viewer, I mean, like XQC is the one of the most watched streamers on Twitch, and it's not like he has a high production value stream.
Right.
So a lot of things that he would do would probably bother us, but clearly don't bother enough of the general Twitch watching audience, because otherwise he wouldn't be so well viewed. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying there's anything against him. He's just not a production quality focused streamer.
Yeah.
Basically, we've got streamer presentation OCD.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's just from doing the thing that we do.
Yeah. That's fair. I do quite like how simple his overlay is. It's really just him and the game, which is always quite nice. I really like it. I say I don't like his camera placement there in the first clip, because you like it, like you say, it's floating. It might be for a game reason. It may be that if he was anchored, that he'd be covering something. But then what I'd say is maybe do what he's done in the other clips and be in the center, or just be somewhere else where you're not floating.
Well, I think that when people play Among Us, they have a specific issue to deal with, which is that they have to have their camera in a way that hides the room key.
Yes. Which is probably what he's doing in those.
Why he's in the middle. Yeah.
Which is why he's in the center. But in the first clip, he's not playing Among Us.
No, he's playing like Dead by
Oh,
Daylight.
no, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, Devour, I think is the name of the game. But yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's pronounced Devor.
Devor, oh really? Okay.
It's French.
All right, if you say so. I just kind of got vibes. I don't know whether he is or not, but I got a little bit kind of overreactive vibes from it as well, from the second and the third clips. Like he was kind of making a bit more out of it than he actually felt, which kind of turns me off a little bit as well. I prefer real reactions if there's going to be one. Right, so time for the hammer to fall. Virtue. Which one of those three would you sub? Which one would you follow? And which one would you dip?
So I would sub Mr. Magnetron, and the reason for that is I think the first one. I think that his because he mixes up like the inside and outside streams. Like I just think that that's like you can tell he's someone that's like thought about his streams, like from looking at his overlays and stuff like that, and just seems like a pretty genuine streamer, I suppose. Like he from his kind of clips and reactions seems like a dude that's doing things that he enjoys and then is knowledgeable about. Like when he was outside, he was talking about like the coming up to like golden hour and stuff like that, and I'm just like, that's cool, you know. Like he's gone out to get like a really nice moment to like shoot his stream, and he's sharing something valuable and interesting. So I think he's my sub. I think the second streamer is my follow, and again, like there's some things in presentation that I'm not a big fan of, but then he's like an energetic, interesting streamer, and you know, like clearly wants to entertain his audience, and like in his chatting moments between the game that he's playing, like it's telling that all the clips of him are of him rather than the game that he's playing.
Yeah,
like his audience are engaged with him rather than just interesting moments that happen in the game that he's playing.
Yeah.
So I think he's probably an interesting person to watch.
Yeah.
And the third would be the dip.
Yeah.
Because I just I know it's just kind of boring.
Yeah. Fair enough. Hippo, what do you reckon? Do you want me to go first?
No. I can go. That's not a problem at all. So I would sub the second guy. Mainly because his tomfoolery really appeals to me. I enjoy that kind of thing. I enjoy his quirks. Like I said, the shoulder thing was great. You know, it's just funny, stupid stuff. I like doing that. The whole, like with the third clip when he's doing the camera action things, is something I've always wanted to do if I had multiple cameras, which I kind of do have multiple cameras, but I don't have places to put the multiple cameras, so it's kind of an issue. But I like that kind of vibe, so I'd chuck him a sub on that one. Yeah. I'd follow number one because I find him very interesting. However, I would probably also tip him if that was an option, because I would like to, you know, contribute towards his adventures of finding new locations.
Right. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What would you do once you've tipped him?
I would be very happy man by the end of it.
Fair play.
Yep. But I would follow him just to see where he goes next. I I think for me, subbing's a bit of a weird one. As much as I find subbing is supporting a friend, is how I use my subs. You know, I sub Mellar because I love him to bits. I sub Vert because I love Vert because he's sexy. You know, stuff like that. But like, I will automatically follow them anyway. But I would definitely follow someone and tip occasionally if there's something that they're doing that's genuinely interesting, or if they're doing something that's like a project that they're aiming for, or something like that. And that guy seems more like he's aiming to get those vistas and those moments, and sometimes maybe he might be funded to go do the other things. Like I was lucky one stage to be gifted a very nice tip to be able to go to the States, which was a very rare occasion for anyone in the streaming community for that to happen. And you know, but I got to vlog it, and they really enjoyed me vlogging it, and all these different things, and it got me to pursue something I've always wanted to do, which is like an adventure tourism style vlog for a week I was
awesome.
there. You know, and I feel like he's the same kind of guy that would do that kind of thing. Like if he may have like a project goal where he'd like, this is where I'm going to go to, like somewhere nice, and we're going to do this, and I'm going to cycle around here and fall in that river. You know, he seems like that kind of guy, and I'd like to say, yeah, have a fiver, but I would definitely follow him just to see where he goes. But I definitely dip last guy. He's just he feels, it sounds so wrong, and I do apologize profusely, very generic.
Yes,
he feels generic.
Yeah,
he seems like a nice guy, don't get me wrong, and he's obviously, there are certain moments where he seems to be, actually I don't think there was any moments where I saw him really interacting with his chat other than when the Davey guy subbed to him in the first clip. But like, he just seems very samey. There's just nothing great there. The presentation OCD is coming in a little bit more, whereas the other two didn't have a presentation OCD issue for me. So you know, I just so that's.
I will say about the third streamer is the third streamer also uses default fonts, and like, you know, that's
burn the fonts to the ground.
I mean, it's something that I fall into constantly, but it's such a like easy thing to change up that makes such a difference.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, well, I agree with Hippo. I would sub to the second guy. I really like his energy, and he just seems like an interesting person that's a laugh to hang out with. From the clips, my only sort of concern would be like whatever game he actually ends up playing, because obviously he's playing Apex there, which isn't really my favorite game to watch, if I'm honest. But the whole point of the game is to do it on the merits of the clips, and on the merits of those clips, he gets my sub every single time out of those 9 clips that we watched, because his 3 were really interesting and funny. The follow goes to the first guy. He seems like a really nice dude who has like quite interesting content, and like you say, like Hippo says about the places that he's going to. He's clearly in one of them, like you say, he's trying to get somewhere to show everyone, which is a really cool thing to do.
Virtue said that first, but I'm just stealing it from him.
Was it Virtue? Cool. Oh, sorry, Virtue. My bad. And then the third guy.
I'll let Hippo take credit for that. That was your well observed, sir. Well observed.
And
Senpai noticed me.
The third dude. I think I probably could enjoy the stream if I was in the right mood, but definitely out of the 3 on the merits of the clips provided. I'd definitely dip him out of the 3. I wasn't too keen on the what I felt to be overreactions, and he was just a bit sort of generic as it goes, compared to quite a lot of the other stuff that I've seen on Twitch, I guess. But they were all good. I think that's a wrap, I guess.
Chattisfying.